I'll pick the tool shed, which has a shovel and a magnifying glass. There we go. Alright, start here. Hallway? I'll take the reading nook. Although, wait a minute. The conservatory. That was that room that I found buried. Speaking of buried... nothing. Drafting locations. West Wing only, garage, West Wing hall, Her Ladyship's chamber from south-facing doors. Interesting. East Wing only, East Wing hall and master bedroom. Haven't run into that one. Other special cases. Conservatory, only draftable in a corner. Bookshop, only draftable from library. Well, that explains a few things. Oh, cool. It's either a cello or a bass violin. Alright, what do we got? In the conservatory, you'll be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. Tell you what. Standard rooms of the garden variety, not common enough to be a nuisance, not rare enough to be elusive. Unusual, which is rarer than standard. Consistency of which, infrequency of which may contribute to their apparent prestige. Or the dining room, which is also standard. The study's a dead end. It did say something about chess things. Whatever they were called. So I'm going to change the study's rarity to standard. Wait a minute, I can do this more? Wait, no. Oh, wait, hold it. Security. I'd like it to be more commonplace, which are often classified by conservationists as the weeds of the drafting pool, for their overabundance prevents the other less common rooms from flourishing on the estates. Well, yeah, but security is important. With security, I am able to adjust the number of keycard doors and make it so that they're off when I draft the utility box, which is not here. The dining room I can afford to make it rare because I can afford to make it unusual, or keep it unusual, because it's only important if I get into the upper ranks. Okay, the den. I need it. There's a trunk in here, so I need a sledgehammer. If I draft the reading nook, I won't be able to draft the library off of it. But the commissary is valuable. And in more ways than one, too. Other side. Well, I have a shovel, so courtyard. Ooh, and I get a key out of it. And this pointless old shoe. Now I'll put the reading nook in. I'm itching to get my hands on a couple of those books I just bought. So naturally, I put the library here. And there's a treasure map. And it's, I think, the room like right off the foundation. So if I can get to the foundation, I'll be able to use the map. Let's see, what have I got? I'll take the wait a minute. Yeah, the unredacted history of Orinda. At least I think it's the unredacted history of Orinda. Where's that Orindia? I forget. Rotunda costs too much. The conference room is the best option here because it has the most options. And I can collect stuff that's been spread here. I can get to it a couple of different ways too. Okay, these options stink. I'll re-roll. Boudoir. Only viable option. Okay, workshop. I wonder if I can combine the battery pack with... Nope. I can make a battery-powered shovel, though. And... Okay, I can't make anything because I need something else. Nothing else around here. I'll have to put the spare room in. Fortunately, I have keys. Well, I'm glad I can go off the den. I'm going to preemptively turn off the keycard entry system. Wait a minute. Yeah. Turn that off. You know, I might want that on just in case. But I know that I can turn it off. And I forgot I still had the den. Did I just take a few unnecessary steps there? Well, I can afford the observatory, but I'd rather have the dining room. Oh, and there's another gem. The drawing room. I'll take that. Do I want the terrace? You know what, sure. And there's a banana. But there aren't any dig spots. Wait a minute. Who is that a statue of? And is this where... I'm trying to see if this is the other side of that gate or not. It might not be. Okay, back to the drawing board. I mean room. Well, the music room is functionally a dead end. The rumpus room has lots of cash, but it costs the only gem I've got. I'll take advantage of the... Yeah, here we go, the corridor. It's always unlocked. And this might not make a whole lot of sense at first, but it does give me, because of the blessing, it gives me an option to re-roll, or should I say an ivory die. You know, I saw this earlier, it was empty. Was the family pet hanging around here? Okay, I don't want a dead end here, so, the bedroom. Yeah. Alright, I'll take the parlor. Alright, what do we got? The gems in the box are in the black box. This statement is of no help at all. This box and then the blue box are both false. So I imagine the white box is true. If this box and the blue box are both false, that means the gems are not in the black box. And this box and the blue box are both false. Wait a second. Well, if this is false, that means that this box and the blue box are both true, right? Unless, well, if this is a false statement, that would imply that the blue is a true statement and the gems are in the black box. And then there's this. I think it's something of a wild card. If this statement is of no help at all, that's true. This box and the blue box are both false. The gems are in the... If this is true, then this is false because the blue box is true. And we've got one true statement and one false statement. But if this is false, then the gems are not in the black box. But where are they? So I think the black box is really the only place they can be. Can't believe I figured that one out. But this is no use because, well, I don't have any keys left. Although, I wonder if they're on sale at the commissary. see, what can I buy here? Well, I can buy a sledgehammer. And believe it or not, I need that. I think I was saving it all up for the bookshop again. Well, there's lots of gems here, but no keys. Was there a trunk in the courtyard? I swear there was a trunk someplace. No trunk. Well, I mean, I made some adjustments in the commissary. I guess that's something, but there aren't any keys available. So, let me just make one more sweep of this place. I think I remember a trunk in the terrace. Alright, well, I'm calling it here then.
You